I'm News for Jax and Chief Meteorologist David Eckert. No doubt about it, the late fall, early winter has been dry. And of course, we are in quote-unquote dry season, so we normally don't pick up a ton of rainfall. But it's been drier than average, and that is starting to have an impact on our region. We haven't been able to talk about this the last several weeks, but we now have a drought kind of setting up shop in parts of the area. So you can see this area of gold south of Jacksonville through the Daytona Beach area. That's abnormally dry conditions. But the majority of us are in this tan shade, Waycross, Jacksonville, Fernandina Beach. That is a moderate drought. And then out towards the west, north of Gainesville, Lake City to Valdosta, that is an area that's considered under a severe drought. That was last week's map. This week's map, you can see not much change at all. Despite the fact we picked up some rainfall over the last 5 to 7 days, you can see still abnormally dry conditions south of the Jacksonville area. We still have a moderate drought for the majority of the region, including the city proper. The severe drought has been pared back a little bit, but still includes communities like Lake City. And we're probably not going to see a big improvement in our drought condition, at least in the short to moderate term. We do have some rainfall in the forecast, though. In fact, this is the latest from the Climate Prediction Center. This is some very good news. You can see this entire region, all of Florida, southeast Georgia, in this green shading. That's an indication we're going to be talking about wetter than average conditions late January, very, very early into February. That's good news. However, the not so great news is what the Climate Prediction Center is predicting for the entire month of February. So for the month from February 1 through February 28, you can see this tan shade across the entire region. That is drier than normal conditions. That's not what we want to see out there. We want to see a little bit more rainfall possible in the month of February. And if we go even further into March and April, probably going to be talking about average, if not below average conditions. So bottom line, I don't see necessarily the drought getting worse across the area over the next couple of weeks, but it's definitely going to be holding its own, and it's not going anywhere likely as we head into the spring months. I'm Assistant Chief Meteorologist David Eckert for Channel 4, the local station.